Hello and welcome to our Sky Vision FX channel, where we look at the London session and sometimes the New York session as well. So let's look at our charts and see what is happening on the pound USD. This is the daily charts. I've marked up the various levels. We see that price has been moving downwards before, but in the last few days, particularly last week, it started moving up and giving us higher lows. It's giving us higher lows all through, but we're not getting corresponding higher highs, so that implies that we're going sideways. Okay, so how can we put a trade here on the daily chart if we're trading daily charts? I would suggest that because we are seeing these shifts, there is a possibility that it will come down to this low here, possibly the 0-0 level, and then so it will do something like this and then go up. Possible. That's a possible thing that can happen. In fact, that's what I'm looking for it to happen on the daily chart. Let's look at the 4-hour chart and see what's happening there. Okay, so we see prices in the last few days. It started moving up last week, but it's finding it hard to break above this 1.32 zone, the 0-0 zone here. So we are seeing it broken below the 50. So we think it will come back to this zone here and then go up. So we can put a pending order somewhere there, and the stop loss down there, because once it closes below here, if it closes below here, then it has changed the dynamics. It has broken structure and is likely to go further down to the lows there. But at the moment we have a bullish bias. So let's look at it on our 15 minutes time frame where we trade, where I trade really. So we see price in the yesterday, it came down, it stopped me out. Well, actually I had an entry here and I got out at break even when I saw that price wasn't moving as it should, and I waited and waited, I thought it would actually come down to the low here so that I could go long, but it did not do that. So I thought, well, so we waited for it and it came up here. It started giving us this candle, this hanging man, another doji there. So I entered my first trade there. I entered another one down there, and then thankfully it came all the way down. My first take profit was there. The second one was here. So I have a small portion still on the trade that I'm expecting it to go further down. Okay, so for today, what are we expecting? You see price has gone up and come down, so it's giving us lower lows, lower highs. So what can happen? It can shoot up. I'll prefer for it to shoot up to this level so that I can get another trade down to the 20 or down to the 0-0 level. And once it gets to the 0-0 level, I will then be looking for possibility for it to go long. So at the moment, so if you cannot trade this advanced setup here, better to just wait for the 0-0 level, let it come down to the 0-0 level, look for a bullish engulfing candle or a kangaroo tail or a doji, and then you trade that upwards. If that still doesn't work, then we'll look for price to go lower. We'll look for price to go lower to the next level here, to the 50 down here, and then we'll look for buys to go long.